So this is the second video for chapter 13.2. We are taking integral for chain rule type of function by substitution. So number 9, we are going to do the same thing, and as a matter of fact, if you feel comfortable, you can try this on your own and we can check your answer. So this part is raising to a power, so I'm going to let u equal to 6t minus 7, and then I can do du, which would be just 6, right? And then this one comes with t, so dt. Okay, I don't really have a 6 here, so if this is u, I need the 6 to go away, right? So to get rid of 6, we will divide 6 both sides. So it would be 1/6 du equal to dt, right? So this is the part we're going to use to substitute. We got integrations of, this is my u raised to -2 power, and the dt is the same as 1/6 of du, right? Okay, so taking integral of that, first I will move my coefficient out. U -2 du, right? And then we're going to do the integrations, which will equal to 1/6, and then we have 1 over -2 plus 1, -2 plus 1 for u, and then add a c, right? Okay, let's see. So this would be 1/6 times basically a -1, u raised to -1 plus c, so we got -1/6, and then u raised to -1 plus the c. I think we are ready to substitute back. -1/6, this is 6t minus 7 raised to a -1 power plus c. I cannot leave the -1 power as my answer, so I'm going to move that to the denominator. 6 times 6t minus 7, and then add a c here. Okay, so that's the answer. Okay, we have two word problem at the bottom. First one, it has price supplies equations. The marginal price, so this is already taken derivative, right? Marginal price at a supply level of X bottle of laundry detergent per week is given by these functions. Found the price supplies equation if the distributor of the detergent is willing to supply 75 bottles a week. So that would be my X value, 75 bottle, at a price of $5 per bottle. So this would be my Y value is going to be $5 is the price. And the second part, how many bottles would the supplier be willing to supply at the price of $5.15 per bottle. Okay, let's try this. So number 78. First I need to find my price function, right? So let's see. So number 78 for 13.2. The A part, you are given the marginal price functions, which p prime of x equal to 300, 3x plus 25 to the second power. So if you need to find the price functions, you need to do the antiderivative. So you're going to need to take integral of p prime of x. So integral of the function given to us, 3x plus 25 square here, dx, right? Okay, so I can rewrite that as integral of 300, 3x plus 25 raised to -2 power dx, right? So the inside part with the power is my u. Let u equal to 3x plus 25. Du is going to be just 3 dx. I think I'm not going to mess with the 300s. I'm going to just pull the 300 out. And then I have 3x plus 25 raised to negative 2 dx. And then I don't have a 3 here with my dx, so I'm going to need to divide both sides with 3, right? So 1/3 du will equal to dx. So we're going to use that to substitute. And let's see. So I'm going to have 300 taking integral of u raised to negative 2 power. The dx is going to turn into 1/3 du, right? So the 1/3 can go out also. So 300 1/3 integral u negative 2 du, right? And then I can take the integral. So this guy become 100. And then I have 1 over negative 2 plus 1 times u negative 2 plus 1 plus c, right? Okay, so that would give me 100 times negative 1 u negative 1 plus c. So it's just negative 100 because this u is a negative power, so go to the bottom, plus the c, and then I'm ready to substitute it back, right? So p of x will equal to negative 100. My u is 3x plus 25, and then plus the c. So let's see. So here I still don't know what c is, right? So we need to solve for c. But earlier they give us some information from the questions, right? So where's my question? The questions say that x is 75, y is 5, right? So I can use they given p of 75 bottle equal to $5. So this is when x equal to 75, y equal to 5, right? Okay, so we have using it to plug it in, the p of x is $5 equal to negative 103 times 75 bottle plus 25, add a c to solve for c, right? So price is $5, 75 bottle. Okay, so let's see how we can simplify this. This is 5 equal to negative 100 over 3 times 75 plus 25 is 250 plus a c. Negative 100 divided by 250, basically this is a negative 0.4 plus the c. Add 0.4 both sides. So c equal to 5.4. So once we have that, we can answer the first part, which is the price function, right? We got our function, just need to put c in, right? So p of x equal to negative 100 over 3x plus 25, adding c is 5.4. So this is your price function. Are we okay? So this is the final answer for the A part. And then there's the B part. The B part say number of bottle at the price of $5.15. So B want to find 78 number of bottle, not bottom, sorry, bottles at the price of $5.15. So it's pretty close to what we just did. It was $5. This is $5.15. So they're given to you that P of x equal to 5.15, and then we need to solve for x to find number of bottle using, let's say bottom again, using the function we just found, right? So we got p of x equal to negative 100 over 3x plus 25 plus 5.4, right? So now they say let p of x equal to 5.15, and then we solve for x, right? Negative 100 over 3x plus 25 plus 5.4. So first we can move the 5.4 to the other side, subtracting 5.4, subtracting 5.4. So that subtract together would be a negative 0.25 equal to negative 100 3x plus 25, right? The easiest way probably just multiply the denominator to both sides. So 3x plus 25, 3x plus 25, so this part is cancelled. On the left hand side we have negative 0.75x minus 6.25 equal to negative 100. We're almost done. Add 6.25 both sides. Okay, so negative 0.75x equal to negative 75. 93.75. Both sides need to be divided by negative 0.75, negative 0.75. So x will be 125 bottles. So this means the supplier would be willing to supply 125 bottles at the price of $5.15 per bottle. This is per week. Okay, so that's number 78. We have one more question, right? So let's look at this together. Last questions. Okay, so last question is 79. Cost function. The weekly marginal cost of producing X pair of tennis shoes is given here. So again, anytime if you need to pause the video, feel free to do it. So this is a marginal cost function, so already taken the derivative. This is X pair of tennis shoes. C of X is the cost function in dollars. If the fixed cost is 2,000, so C is given, right? C equal to $2,000 per week. Found the cost function. What is the average cost functions? Average cost per pair of shoes if 1,000 pair of shoes is produced each week. Alright, let's try it. So they give you the marginal cost. To find the cost function, all you need to do is what? Taking the antiderivative, right? So if you want to, you can pause the video and go ahead and try it. Number 79, we are given the marginal function at C pi of x equal to 12 plus 500 over x plus 1. Alright, so we are trying to find the cost function. Which is C of x, right? So we need to take the integral of C pi of x, which means taking integral of the function given to us, right? 12 plus 500 over x plus 1 dx. Okay, so I probably want to do the 12 first. So taking integral of 12 is not that difficult, dx. And then adding the second part would be taking integral of 500 times x plus 1 raised to a negative 1 power, that's your chain, dx, right? So taking this is just 12x plus, I can pull out my 500, right? Integral x plus 1 raised to negative 1 dx. So this is the only one I have to be careful with, right? I'm going to let u equal to x plus 1, du will be just 1, right? dx. Okay. Alright, let's do that. 12x plus 500, u raised to negative 1, my dx equal to du. Okay, that's clean. Sorry. Just to be careful, this is the one we talked about earlier, right? If you do it the normal way, 1 over negative 1 plus 1, u negative 1 plus 1, add a c, this part would be undefined, right? So do you remember what that was? 12x plus 500. This is basically taking integral of 1 over u du, right? So that's the special guy, which is ln. So 12x plus 500 ln of u, and then add a c. So cost functions is going to be 12x plus 500 ln of u is x plus 1. So I don't need absolute value because u should be greater than 0, right? And then add a c, but the c is given, right? Given c equal to 2000. So my cost functions, c of x is 12x plus 500 ln x plus 1 plus my c is 2000, okay? So that's one of the questions they ask. And they also want to find the average cost function, right? So average cost functions is basically just the cost functions and divided by x. So we put the whole thing on top, 12x plus 500 ln x plus 1 plus 2000. Everybody need to be divided by x, right? So average cost function equal to 12 plus 500 ln of x plus 1 over x plus 2000 over x. That's my average cost function, right? So, but they didn't just ask for the average cost function. They want to know the average cost per pair of shoes when the production level is 1,000 pair, right? At 1,000 pairs, so that would be x equal to, right? So average cost at 1,000 is going to be 12 plus 500 ln of 1,000 plus 1, okay, over 1,000, and then adding 2,000 divided by 1,000, okay? So that would give me 12, and then you're going to need calculator for these parts. It's about 3.45, adding a 2, so that would be a 17.45. So this is the average cost per pair is $17.45 if 1,000 pair of shoes are produced per week. Alright, so this one we found a cost function, then we found the average cost functions, and they want the average cost per pair if 1,000 pair is produced per week. So this is the last video for chapter 13.2. Okay.